Hello, welcome back to Adapting Health. Today we're going around Oakwell Hall, which is in or near Batley, and quite easy to get to because it's quite near the giant roundabout with everything on, like IKEA and all of the restaurants in the world, and delightfully a Cinnabon. Spoiler alert, got one at the end, didn't we? So that was nice. Anyway, about the walk. So to go on this walk, I looked at the website and it said there's a wheelchair accessible path, and I thought, cool, that'll do. And there was indeed a wheelchair accessible path. However, as you can see here, all it is a lot of hairpin turns. And I mean a lot. So going down, nice, you get to see the field, it's kind of nice. I can't see anything though, and it's a bit unsafe because I couldn't see what was coming because of the tall grass, and that's not to say they shouldn't be tall grass. I completely think they should be. I just don't know if this is an accessible path, and I don't understand the point of it because who is this for? It's not for me because it's boring, frankly. Like, I'm very happy to be included, but I just wish it were more fun, or it was circular, or anything beside what was actually done. I kept looking at the path that was alongside, kind of in hopes that maybe it would be accessible, but then there'd be like stairs there. Terrain-wise, it was alright, but it was the stairs. So this bit was nice. This was probably my favourite bit of the walk because it was the most interesting bit. And then I had a bit of a scary moment here where I got stuck and husband wasn't quite with me and I didn't know that. So I was there just going backwards down the hill, and fortunately there was that wall fence that you could see to save me, but it was quite scary. I'm grateful that the fence held. So after doing all of the hairpins in the world, kind of really didn't want to do that again. So we followed the path, saw all the dogs. There was a dog who wouldn't poop, and then its owner was like, hello, you gonna poop? I've got your poop bag right here. And the dog was like, I don't think so. Anyway, so there's a little thing here. I don't think the toilets were in action for whatever reason. Had a good look at the map, thought cool, maybe we'll try and do the cycling route. That's I think a bridle way as well. So, and there's no signs there, so that was kind of frustrating because we didn't know where it started, and there was one route in but it had stairs, so we're like, okay, cool, not a great sign. Anyway, so we found it, not very safe, because the entrance is right through the car park. But whatever, hopefully nobody gets hurt. Anyway, so here we are, poodling up, having a nice time, and then we see the logs that are on the left hand side of the path, and it's quite a steep camber, so I was quite concerned that it's going to be like that again. So unfortunately we couldn't go past the logs just because of the camber. Maybe in another piece of kit I could, but not with this setup. So anyway, now we poodle back. At this point we saw 3 German Shepherds, and there was a small one, a medium one and a large one, and they were very cute. So the walk definitely wasn't for nothing because we saw a lot of fun dogs, and now we saw some dogs that are catching a frisbee, and then we're jumping real high, which was pretty cool. And then we went back on the path and followed the 1 million hairpins down, and then I had the fun prospect of up. Fortunately, I only needed help up 3 of them, so that was quite nice. But again, like safety wise, there was a guy and his dog who couldn't see me around the corner, I couldn't see him, and I'm obviously trying to go up these bloody hairpins, and it's just quite challenging, and needlessly so, I think. Personally would not have designed it like this. So that was apparently about a mile. In total we did 2.5 kilometers today, and this part now is probably the best bit of the walk, just because it's nice and round the back of the Oakwell Hall. The Oakwell Hall, I think, is open at the weekends. Didn't go in. I don't particularly care for old buildings. Anyway, so we walked around the back, and it was really nice, just because it's actually in trees, and you see some stuff, and you feel like you're in nature. And the path is relatively smooth and, you know, friendly. Now we're going to the lookout point, which I didn't really understand because it was just trees. Like, cool, but unfortunately we didn't get footage of what it actually looked like from the lookout. But I think you got the impression that what you could see was very much what it looked like from all angles. So in summary, the accessible path isn't very interesting and I wouldn't recommend it. The bridleway isn't very accessible from what we could see, although we only walked a small stretch. But I would recommend the walk around the house. I think there was more to walk around as well, so it's probably worth a check out. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Have a good week.